you can let this DSP do all the work for you, and you'll see what I mean on this card. So here's the sample card that I have. Just really very simple card to put together. So we're just going to go ahead and get started on that so I can share with you how I did it. Now, what I'm going to do is show you my pieces and parts. Let's get this out of the way. I'm actually going to switch the color. The base color for this one was the Blueberry Bushel, and I'm going to go with the Shaded Spruce today. Just to show you, how you can use the different backgrounds. The background I'm going to use for this one is a little bit different. This one's more just swished across with just like the blues and greens, and this one goes across from the greens into these pinks. And if you're trying to figure out the colors to use, just a little pointer on the back of your DSP, whether it's the 6x6 or the 12x12, it will tell you what the colors are in here. So I'm going to throw my readers on so I can actually read it. So I just picked the colors right out of here. They've already done the hard work for you. So why work that hard? So for this one, I just picked out the Shaded Spruce, which was one of the greens that was listed. And then I'm going to be using the Shaded Spruce ink along with actually this Melon Mambo, which is kind of down here. This in the middle is like Lemon Lime Twist. Lots of fun colors. So, but these are the color palette I decided to go with today. So there's my base. I'm going to set that aside. Here's the DSP that I chose to use. I went ahead and die cut out this pieces. These are the die cut pieces that we're going to be using today. And so this die cut, I went ahead and cut that out already ahead of time, so I would have it for you. And then the highlight of this card are this heart that's in the center. And I wanted to show you how I did that. So let me move this aside. I'm actually going to just pull in, this is the mini Stampin' Boss. I think the big one's actually on back order, but this is the mini, which I love to have at my table. I have my Big Shot station, or my Stampin' Boss station. We used to have the Big Shot across the other side of my studio. But this one I keep at my table, which is great because majority of the dies that we have will fit in here. So I've got this piece of white, basic white cut. I'm going to lay that down. So this has got a plate for the bottom, and it's great because it's just numbered. Right? So I'm going to put number 1 down, and then number 2, the cutting plate, I'm going to put down this square that I have cut. And then what I'm going to do, instead of just doing one of these dies at a time, I'm actually going to nestle them and do them both at the same time. This is the tricky part because I'm trying to make sure that I've got it lined up perfectly. Which can be a little tricky. Sorry, this is probably going to take me the longest, is just getting this so it sits in there properly. And sometimes I find the easiest thing to do is to take a Post-it note. Let me grab one real quick. I'm going to rip this. I'm just going to take a Post-it note and kind of sit it on there so that it doesn't move. I need to order some of that Post-it note tape. Anybody out there use that before? Okay, probably going to shake my camera here rolling this, sorry. Warning you. All right, we're going to run that through. Set that aside. So here's going to be here's all these little pieces I'm just going to pop out. I won't need those. Get this out of the way here. Okay, and then this is going to end up popping out this outline also, which I'm actually not using on this card, but like for the class I'm going to be using hearts like this, so you can just save that and use that on another card. But see, this stays intact just like this. So that's what we're going to be using. I'm going to use the Shaded Spruce, and I've already got ink all over me. It just never fails. And I'm using the Friend script. I'm going to stamp that up. It doesn't really matter as long as I just have it on here because we're going to be die cutting it out. So And I'm going to shut this so I don't get any more of that on me. So there, I've got a good stamped image. And then we're just going to do the same thing. I'm going to layer these in here. And we're going to layer on the die that's an outline. So once you have this part done, this one I don't think I need to put a Post-it note on. I'm gonna go for it, girls. Okay. Ta-da! Look at that. Perfect. Oops. Die cut out. There's some other dies in here that you can, it just cuts out the script, friend, and then an outline, so you don't even have to stamp it. It's just layered. Okay, so this little guy, I already cut this out of the die, and I'm going to use the stamp out of the stamp set that says thank you. This time I'm going to use my Melon Mambo. I haven't used this color in a while. It's kind of fun to pull out some of these colors that we've had and I haven't used. Now this, I'm not going to use the whole thing on my card, so I'm just going to stamp over here onto the right. Ta-da! Here's my card base. This is the shaded spruce. Fold that in half. And then this piece is just going to be a layered piece. And again, this DSP, so fun. I don't know, I just love that it makes you feel like you're an artist even if you're not. So I'm just going to layer that on there. This looks like spring colors to me. All right, and then I've got this piece. Probably if I was smart, and I'm sure I've ordered the sticker back adhesive that you can put on your cardstock before you run it through the die. And then you would just peel it off and it would be basically turns any of your dies into a sticker. I can't find it, so I'm ordering some more. And I'm going to add a little bit of this multi-purpose liquid glue here. Oops. Just so that when I glue this down, this center stays down as well. Again, I need to get those stickers. The problem is I cleaned out my studio not too long ago, and I can't find anything. All right, so I'm going to put this up here, and then hold that down for just a second. So look how pretty that is. Just a really simple, cute little card. That has a big impact. So now these pieces and parts. So for my thank you, I'm actually going to just take my paper snips and I'm just going to kind of trim. It doesn't have to be perfect. Because this, it's all kind of jagged. So just cut that out so I have it. And we're going to end up putting that right about here, I think. And my friend, I'm going to end up popping up here. So I'm going to go ahead and take the friend. I've got the mini glue dimensionals, not glue dots. These are dimensionals. We have the regular size and we have these little minis. And these fit perfectly on the back here. And I'm just going to take the backs off. Of course, throw them to the side, end up on my floor. Oh my goodness. I have so many on the floor. All right, and then this I'm going to play with here. I think I'm just going to set it, I don't know, right about there. That looks good. This kind of reminds me of watermelon, doesn't it? And then I have the thank you, which I could probably just lay down, just put it adhesive straight down, but I kind of want to pop it up too a little bit. Just that way this white pops up off of the other white. So I'm going to stick this about here. Thank you, friend. And then I'm going to finish it off using these iridescent faceted gems. I think I shared these yesterday too. I love these. I'm going to take my snips and just stick it right there on the dot of the eye on the friend. Super cute. And that's it. How quick? Oh, no, let's do the inside. Let's do the inside. I've just got another piece of layered white. We got to put an inside in, right? It's kind of like you can't have naked envelopes either. You need to stamp your envelopes. Okay, let's put this in. And I think I just kept this Melon Mambo open. I was just going to stamp a couple cute little hearts in there. I'll close this now so I don't get it all over me. All right, so there you have it. Two very different color schemes, but same card, quick and easy. Again, just using that Friends for Life bundle, so the stamp set along with the dies, and then I use the Full of Life DSP. And again, so thank you, friend, for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.